everyone, welcome back. So, today we are going to discuss a portfolio project for Business Central Functional Consultant. Okay, this is a beginning level project. So, I have a specific agenda. Okay, I'll be giving you a scenario and what is the objective of doing this particular project. Okay, and what is the task involved in this, what is the learning outcome, and then I'll be showing you a demo. Okay, so this is my QR code. Like you can scan here to learn more about me, to connect with me, everything. So before we proceed, I'd like to tell you that this is my channel. If you haven't subscribed it, please go and subscribe here. And here you can see a join button. So all the videos are exclusively available for the members. Okay, it will be initially available for members. Few videos are only for members, and most of the videos will be available for everyone after a few days. Okay, like once the members watch that and give some feedback, you will be seeing that. Okay, and if you are looking for a Business Central development project, you can check it out here, Business Central projects. Okay, development project, it's a technical project. And if you require any personal guidance, you can connect with me here. So the link is in the description. And this is a ebook store, okay, where you can find, this is almost, I have completed 3 projects for technical team. Okay, so this is the bookstore management, which is the beginner level project, and this is intermediate, and this is from novice to intermediate. So the thing is, like, this book, you will be having the complete codes, documentation, everything will be there. You can directly go ahead and buy it if you want to get it. And for functional consultant, I have interview questions. So far I have interview questions, must have checklist, like Business Central techno functional interview questions. And I'm planning to prepare a documentation for this as well, like the project which we are going to discuss today. Okay, so that is what all about, and this is my blog. If you haven't seen this, or if you want to follow this blog, please click here to follow. The link is also there in the description. Okay, let's not wait, we will just directly go ahead with the today's agenda. So let's discuss about the scenario. Okay, what is the scenario of the project? So the first scenario is, what our client, let us have the client as Kronos USA. They are a medium sized company that specializes in manufacturing and distributing office furnitures. Okay, furniture and equipment. So here you can see that Kronos USA has been doing well. In fact, they have been experiencing rapid growth lately. So that's really a great news, but it also presents some challenges. As companies grow quickly, they often find their existing process struggle to keep up with the increased demand and complexity. Okay, so that's where they have recognized the current sales process orders and isn't it efficient, and they want to handle the growth and maintain the high level of customer satisfaction. So they have decided to optimize their sales order processing. So this is for the sales order processing. Okay, and this is the complete objective of this particular project. So the thing is, like, we'll be trying to streamline the sales order process. Okay, and also by giving the invoice code, order accuracy, and reducing the processing time as well. So these are the tasks we are going to create. The first task is, what, create customer records and define customer group. So we have to create the customer record. So each task has its own objective. Okay, so first one is creating a customer record. What is the objective is, what, to establish a comprehensive customer to establish a comprehensive customer database which supports efficient order processing and customer relationship management. So by doing this, what is the outcome is, what, a well organized customer database with the accurately categorized customer groups, facilitating targeted marketing, pricing strategies, and reporting. Okay, we'll be seeing everything step by step. And next to see is, what, the configure sales pricing, discounts, and payment method. So here we'll be configuring the flexible pricing structures and the payment options that cater to our different customer segments and promote sales. The third one is, what, process sales including partial shipments and returns. Okay, this is the task 3, we have to do it. So this is to efficiently manage the full life cycle of sales orders from creation to the fulfillment, accommodating various business scenarios such as a partial shipments and returns. And finally, we'll be generating a post sales invoice. Okay, these 4 tasks we are going to do it today in order to complete this particular project. This is a beginner level project. If you want to understand how Business Central works, so you can go ahead and watch this. So this is a learning outcome. Like you will understand the end to end sales processing. You will be gaining a hands on experience on configuring the core sales functionalities, like how to go ahead with the sales code, sales order, and everything. So you will have a proficiency in setting up and managing the process, and specifically you will get a practical skill. Okay, and you will know how to document the system configurations and everything. I'll be creating the complete documentation and share that with you. Okay, so you can find that in the ebook store there. So let's go to the demo. It's a demo time. So before this, you should require a organization email ID. That is the first one which you have to do it. Okay, so the organization mail email ID, in the sense, it should end with the organization domain. So what is that? You can see basically our email ID will end with like at the rate gmail.com or at the rate outlook.com. That is our personal email ID. But if it's an organizational email ID, it should end with the company name.com. Okay, so ensure that you have either organization or a school email ID, university email ID, both, either way is fine. So that is the first thing which you should have it. And then you have to create a trial account in Business Central. Okay, so the trial account will be for, I think, 60 days. Okay, so they may change it, but not sure. So the complete information on how to create an account and everything, you can find it here in Mastering Business Central Functional Consultant Essential. This is there in my in my channel, so you can get it. And also I have already discussed about 41 days functional consultant bootcamp. If you have missed it, please go and watch this. This will be essential for you. Okay, and yes, now let's go step by step. So once you get this, this is your Business Central homepage. Okay, so here you can search all your objects and all your functionalities here, and you can also see most useful things here. Okay, so this we call it as a role center. Okay, this particular page we call it as a role center page, and you can set up this role center here. And going to my settings, you can find the role center. You can change the role here. So Business Central is a role specific, and based on the roles, the UI will change. Okay, all these interaction you can find it here. Please go and watch this. I will also pin this particular playlist link in the comment section. Okay, so yes, let's go to the first task, is what? Create a customer record and define the customer group. Okay, either you can go to this customers, you can click this customer and start creating a customer record. This is one way. Or else you can also go ahead and search it in this search icon. So you can see here there is a search icon. Just go ahead, click this and type for the customer. You will be getting the customer list. Okay, so this is what the customer list which we are viewing now. So yes, here you can see this is the list of customer. This is, we call it as a list page. Okay, you can see all the customers. If you want to create a new customer, then you have to go ahead here. Okay, so click on this new, it will open up, and here these are all the templates. Okay, customer template, I have already discussed about how to create a customer template, what is a customer template, everything in one of my playlist. I'll also ping that link as well. Like you can go ahead and watch that. Okay, so that is to how to create a customer template. So this is a template. Whatever you want to click that, you can just go ahead. I'm just going ahead with a domestic customer. Okay, and click okay, or else automatically it will just show up the domestic customer. So here you have to fill in the records. So this is how you can create a new customer. So you have to fill the number, it will be automatically fetched up. You can give the name. Okay, I'm just giving Contoso Limited. um it'll be there, I think. Okay, Contoso Limited I'm creating. And the address, like you have like IC partner center if you want to give. Okay, this is the, it's not required basically, because this is an intercompany transaction if you wanted to do. Okay, and the balance amount, this and all, it's not basically available for you. This is the basic step, you can do it for this general. Okay, so this one, like this particular thing, we call it as a fast tab. Okay, general fast tab. So just leave this general fast tab and just come down for the address and contact. Okay, I'm just giving some address like 123 Main Street, Seattle, um 98101 something. Okay, so if you want to give as a address 2, address 3, yes, you can give that. Like on the address 2, what is the country, what is the city, what is the state, you know and this is the pin code. Yes, zip code is here, 98101. So I'll just delete this. Okay, so company name and everything you can give it here. And zip code. Okay, so next one is like they'll be asking contact. Contact code, you can just select who is the contact person. Okay, Contoso Limited, yes. Okay, and the contact name, you can create a name here, okay, if you want, or else you can just leave that. Okay, email ID, you can give the proper email ID. Like this, imagine that if you are creating it for your customer, you have to give everything clearly. Okay, do at contoso.com. Okay, and anything else like phone number, it's good to have all the contact details so that you can communicate them but better. These are all not the mandatory fields. Okay, so here you can see that the name is a mandatory field, and here this the tax area code is a mandatory field. Okay, so a few fields you can just leave it. Okay, and here you can see that, okay, this is what all about, like setting up the basic details. Okay, so another important thing in this, you can see that you have to group it. Okay, so define the customer group. What do you mean by the customer group? We call it as a posting group. Okay, then you may ask me a question, what is that posting group? So posting group in Business Central are used to define how transactions are recorded in the general ledger, which is very critical role in automating and standardizing the accounting process. Like you can categorize them, like this is a customer, okay, this is a vendor, this is an item, and this is the other entries account in the accounting process. I have also discussed about clearly about the posting group here. Okay, don't miss this playlist, this is essential for any Business Central functional consultant. So just go ahead and type for the posting groups, you can check it. Okay, so this is the important thing, you have to go and watch this. So here you can set the posting groups as well. Okay, so what we can do is, what this is the customer records, we have completed all the customer records here. Okay, and so once if you type here, you can see this is a posting group. Under invoicing, you will be getting this posting group. Okay, so let it be the code as domestic, because we have selected the domestic. Okay, already we have the posting group as three posting groups. One is domestic EU, that is European vendors, and the next one is export. Okay, and if you want to go ahead with this domestic, then we can select the domestic as a posting group, or else if you want to create a new one, you can also go and click here new to create it. Okay, as of now we are just understanding how it works, so I'm not going to create a new one. Okay, you can also create a new posting group here. Okay, got it. And here you can see a description. If you want to create a new group, domestic group, you can create it. Okay, so just go ahead and click here new, you can see that. Okay, once if you click on new, it will open the domestic group, so you can create a new one. Like you can tell what is it code, what is its description, what is the group you are wanted to go ahead with, everything you can define it here. Okay, so this is the very first task we have completed. This task is what, like customer records. Okay, the next one is you have to configure sales pricing, discounts, and the payment terms. This is the next important one. We have to do it. Okay, so what you have to do is what you have to go to the sales price, and you have to create a new record to that. You have to tell what is a specific customer group and everything. Let's go ahead and do it. So you can also set the sales price for the specific item. Okay, you can just select any you can say you can search for item, and then you can set what is the price for that. Okay, so here you can see that will be the sales prices. Okay, unit price. If you want to create a sales price and discount, you can click here sales price and select create new sales price, click OK, and here you can create a sales price. Okay, you have two ways to create it. So how to create? The first one is for which item you wanted to create the sales price, that you can decide. You have to go ahead with the items. Okay, either go and search for items, this is one way of doing it, or else go and select the sales, click on the sales, you will see the items here, click on this item. You can create an item. Either you can create an item or else you can select the already existing item to set the price. Okay, so here if you just scroll down, you can find the prices and sales. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So you can create a new price. So just click on this price. So you will have two things: create new special price or create a new special discount. You can click new special price, click OK. So here it will show you like what is the sales type. So if you want to go with the all customers, whether this should be applied for all the customers, and starting date of filter, currency code. Okay, which currency code you want to go with, and all customer, what is the sales code here. What is the unit price? It's a pieces, like what is the minimum quantity unit price. So minimum quantity is like 20. What is the unit price for that? Okay, starting date, ending date, whatever. It's just you just want to do that. You can, this is what the list, you can edit that list, like you can see the existing price and codes. Okay, this is how you can create the sales price for any specific item. So the next task is what we have completed: task 1 and the task 2. The third task is what you have to process the sales order, including the partial shipment and the return. Okay, so for this you have to go to the sales order page. So you can find, based on the role, you can find the sales order page here. So if you go to the sales on the top, you can see the sales order is available here. This is one way, or else you can just go ahead and click on the search icon and type sales order. So it will show you some sales order list page. Can click that, it will take you to the sales order list page. In this you can click on this new. Okay, this is already created sales order. You can just click on this new button. It will open up a new sales order which you can create it. Okay, so you want to create a sales order for the Contaso company, right? So for that we are trying it. So go and search for the customer name. We have already created the customer here. So this is what Contaso Limited. So you can simply select that and click OK. Okay, so accordingly whatever the details, whatever you have given there and which are required here, that will be available. Okay, and this is what the customer name, order number, you can see the due date, and you can see that automatically the order number will be created. Okay, so this is sales order number and this is for the Contaso Limited. And if you want to select the contact details, so we have given Contaso for John Doe, right? So that will be fetched up. Okay, you can see here, once if you click here for Contaso, we have given John Doe, contaso.com. So this will be considered. Okay, and then you can see here that order date, when, what is the document date, when is the posting date. You can tell what is the posting date, you can tell what is the order date. like what is the order date you want to go. So it will take fetch up the work date, you have to change it. Okay, so order date you can just keep it like today. Okay, and what is the posting date is fine, but you can just make it today. Okay, and the document date will also be changing as such, and the requested delivery date. Okay, these are all the important field which you should definitely add it. Okay, though it is not marked as mandatory, you have to give it. And the requested date, when they have requested for 25th. Okay, let me just go ahead with 25th. Okay, if you have any external document number, you can give it here, or else just scroll down. You have to give this. Okay, this is a list part, you have to add that in the lines. So what is the type? It's an item. What is the item number? So you can select which item they wanted. Okay, so I'm just selecting this 1001, or I think we have created for 100, right? So 1 minute. Yes, so this is the one. Okay, and you can just give item number. Reference is not required, but the quantity is required. So here, why I'm telling the quantity is required, it shows as a mandatory. So here you can give 5. And what is the unit price? Because you are raising the sales order to them. Okay, so you can add the unit price. Unit price, what is the unit price? Like you can tell 99.9 or dollar. So it, I think it will be fetched based on the local currency. Okay, okay, it's not acceptable because okay, it's 90. I can just go ahead with 99. Okay, and what they wanted, like that tax area code you wanted to give, if any tax, like you are sending it to them, right? So what is the tax area code? Okay, let me just delete it. It's not basically mandatory, so I'm just going to remove this. Okay, and tax area group, so which group it is, like you can just go ahead with the furniture. And then anything else, if you want to add another item, you can also add it here. Just click here and tell that what is this, whether this is an item or a resource or a fixed, what you wanted to sell. Okay, for what you want to go ahead with the sales order, and other details, whatever the details which is required, you can just give it, or else you can just remove this. Okay, so this is the basic one. And here you can, if you just scroll down, you can find the other fast tab as well. So this is invoice detail. So what is the currency code, company bank account, VAT, payment terms, tax liable, like what payment terms, if you want to go ahead with 14 days, or if you want to go ahead with the 15 days, these are all very important. Okay, you have to tell, you have to assign it properly. Okay, so don't forget to add the payment terms. As of now, by default it will be 14 days. Okay, if you want to change it, you can go ahead with that. And next one is, like you can just see, like what is the payment services, customer group, shipping and billing. You can see what are the things they have shipped to, where you have to ship, contact number, bill to whom you have to bill it, like all these things you can tell. And the prepayment method, also you can see what is the prepayment percentage, prepayment type. So anything else, if you want to give it here, you can just proceed with that. So once you have created this sales order, your sales order, you can find it, and on the top of any page you can find more details, like there will be a lot of actions. Okay, if you want to post this sales order to that particular customer, if you want to release the sales order, and if you want to create a warehouse shipment, you can create it. If you want to create an inventory put away pickup, achieve, so all of this are possible with that. Okay, if you want to create a warehouse shipment, you can just make it, click this. Okay, and you can configure that as well, but this is not a part of this particular project, so I'm not going to proceed with that. So this is a simple sales order you can create it. And here, if you click on the post, you can see a lot of option: post, post and send, preview posting, post and new. So if you want to post it, you can click post. If the email ID is perfect, if you are sending it to the correct person, you can just click on the post, post and send, preview posting and everything. Okay, so once if you move your cursor, it will show you the complete information, like what is this, what this will do. It will prepare and send the document according to the customer sending profile. Okay, and it will open this open and send the, you can send the profile to them. Okay, sales order profile and everything to them. So this is the one. If you want to click post, it will ask you like what you want to post, whether it was ship or invoice or ship and invoice. So click ship and invoice, so it is posting the invoice. And then yes, of course, as I told, I don't have a proper email ID, and it's not it won't properly send. Okay, so it's just simple. Understand, if you are, if you're having a complete full set of configuration, you can definitely send it to them. Okay, so your post, your sales order will be created. You can see here it's open, and your sales order is created here for the Contessol Limited. So here you can see that if you want to create what is the shipment method, you can click here. Okay, and if you just click on this three dots, you can just view it again, and you can try to post it. Let us try to post it. Just click post. Okay, so far we have done three tasks. Okay, you can also go ahead and search for the written sales written. Okay, just go ahead and search sales written, so you can see the sales written orders. Okay, so as my thing is not completely set up, so you cannot find a few things here, but you can try it. If you are working in your organization, you can check that. Okay, creating a simple customer and try that. So here you can create a sales written. Okay, that is a written order. Okay, so this is like new. You can go ahead and tell which is the customer and to whom you have to sell to. Okay, so this is the written order. We are just selecting what is the company, sorry, country, your contact, posting date, again the same thing, and what is the sales written order. Okay, and all these things you can create it here. All the basic things which I have already told you, like which was there, like it will be the same thing will be here. Okay, so sales written and sales order. So now you will be getting you will be getting a query like what is sales written and what is a sales order. Why you have created a sales order? Why you have created a sales written? See, a sales order is a document that records a customer's request to purchase product or services from your company. Okay, it represents a commitment from the customer to buy and from your company to sell. This is what sales order. Okay, whereas sales written is on another hand is a document that records a customer's request to return previously purchased order. Okay, just imagine like you're buying something from the Amazon. Okay, you are the customer and Amazon is the seller, right? So you have to first go ahead with the sales order. You are just putting some order. Okay, but once you receive the product, you feel like the product is having some defect, so you will be sending it back, right? So that is what the sales written. So even you are a customer to some other company, right? You may be the customer to some other company. You have purchased something from them and you wanted to return it. Okay, so imagine in that way. Fine, so that is what the sales written. The same thing, you can just go ahead and search it to what you want to say written, and how many number you have bought it, and what is the percentage quantity and everything. You can bill it, you can type it, and you can send it to them back. Okay, this is what the sales written. Okay, and finally, we have to generate and post the sales invoice. Okay, so you have to go to the sales invoice here. Okay, just go ahead, search. Okay, you can see the sales invoices. Okay, these are all the sales invoices already we have posted. Okay, so the purpose of this, the objective of this particular task is to create accurate and timely invoices for processed order, ensuring a proper revenue recognition and facilitating efficient accounts receivable management. And by this you will understand like how to process the invoice correctly, everything. So just to go ahead and search for the sales invoice. So once you have searched it, you can see all the invoices which we have created. Okay, you can also create a new sales invoice to them. Click create. Okay, what are all the invoices you have created, you can go and find it here. Okay, so customer number. So what customer you can find, you can just give to whom you wanted to create this invoice. What is the customer name? It will be automatically generated. The contact person, which contact person you want to select, like this will be create, this you can select it. And sell to what, to whom you are going to sell it, everything. Okay, and here you have to add the line numbers, item quantity, everything. Okay, and you can find the subtotal here for every like complete subtotal including tax, discount amount, invoice discount, exclusive task. So everything will be automatically calculated once you have entered this data. Okay, and you can see the invoice details, to whom you are sending, what is the customer you are sending it, and everything. And the shipping details. Okay, shipping and billing details, you can also find this. Okay, what is the agent, whether you are sending through an agent code and everything. And finally it's a foreign, you can see some more data here. So this is how you can create the sales as well. Okay, so you can just enter the data. How we did this, like this is the task for is for you. Like you have to try this and let me know what is the challenges you're facing in this particular task. Okay. Okay, so one more thing I think I missed it, that is the partial shipment and returns. Okay, so this is what this partial shipment you can set up when you are creating a customer. Okay, so initially we have created a customer, right? So you can just go ahead and check that the customers. Okay, any customer, if you just go and click on any customer, or even while creating a new customer, you can see that option. Okay, so once if you click on that customer, it will take you to this customer card. Just scroll down, you can see 1 minute, let it load. Okay, so this is the customer card. So once if you scroll down, you have various fast tab, right? Payment, shipping. So in the shipping, you can see that you have a shipping advice. Okay, what is the shipping advice? So here you can set up whether it is a partial or complete shipping. Okay, by default it will be partial. Sometimes it will not show up to you. If it is not showing up, you can go and click this show more, and it will show like partial or complete. Okay, partial shipment, if you are setting this as a partial shipment, it will be available as a partial shipment. So even for while like whenever you create a sales order or something, you can see that the partial or the complete shipment based on the customer you are creating it. Okay, so yes, I think we have covered almost all the tasks which I have specified here. Like 4 tasks we have completed: how to create a customer record, how to configure the sales price, sales order, and the post to sales. If you have any idea in your mind, or if you have any task in your mind, please comment that, which will be helpful for me to check and let you know, like, and to explain it. Okay, even if you are an intermediate level or if you are experienced, but if you want the freshers to learn this particular topic before they enter, you can comment that. It will be of great help to everyone. And yes, we have completed this basic project for the business central functional consultants. If you have any other specific domain in your mind, please let me know that. I will also cover that. And don't forget to see the important links in the description. And for any personal guidance and the ebooks, whatever you want, like whatever the related to technology, you can check the link, and also you can connect with me. And if you are planning to write any exam, your certification exam, and if you want 50% off, please don't hesitate to come send me a message. I will help you out how to do that. Okay, so yes, thank you, take care, bye bye. I'll meet you soon with the next exciting project. Have a great